Hi, my name is Anita Narayan and thank you so much for dropping by this site. This site is for those of you out there who are really struggling with survival, and by that I don't mean those patches that we all go through whereby maybe we've got a family member that's ill or we've suffered a bereavement or financial hardship. Those are all things that can happen to any of us and we have to survive, and that's a very valid state. But I'm talking about those of you out there who have really got stuck in survival mode. In other words, your life feels like it's just an existence from day to day, and it's felt like that for some time, and you're really wanting guidance and inspiration to break out of that into a place where your life feels like it has meaning, purpose and fulfillment to it. Because you know, folks, the economic crisis is not the only crisis that's playing out there at the moment. In my coaching business and practice, I'm coming across so many people who are declaring spiritual and moral bankruptcy, emotional exhaustion, physical mental burnout, and they are desperately seeking guidance and inspiration to break out of that zone and come into this place called living, whereby, you know, they can take their lives from ordinary to extraordinary, or at least to one that has some sense of meaning, purpose and fulfillment in it. So this site is very much for those of you in that category, and everything I'm going to bring to you through this site, I'm going to come on to the 2 free gifts now that I want to give you, but everything carries a theme of education and inspiration, because I don't believe education on its own is enough. Anybody can stuff your head with knowledge, but the only knowledge that matters is that which you can apply and make a profound difference to your life. And that's where inspiration comes in, where you see those timeless principles carried out in a person's life and they've really overcome great odds to take their life to a different level. And of course, inspiration on its own is not enough. You need to know the how-to stuff as well. So that's the blend that I bring together. And on to the gifts. A few years ago I had the privilege to contribute with a group of other people to this book called Wake Up, Live the Life You Love, Finding Your Life's Passion. And what I've done for you here is to give you my free chapter in both text format for those of you who like to read, and in audio-visual format for those of you who like to see and hear the information. So it's very multi-sensory. And although this book got to number 4, you know what, the greater thrill was being able to inspire so many people, because certainly for me, my raison d'etre is to inspire people to live a truly extraordinary life, whatever that means for them. And so on to the second gift. I've got my own book coming out sometime in the new year, in which I really kind of combine again the how-to with autobiography, education with inspiration, sharing with people how I overcame major tragedy, and having survived it and been lucky to be alive myself, how I then journeyed from survival to living, went from the ordinary to the extraordinary living, and how you can too. And so this MP3 download is a 1-hour inspirational educational talk that's standalone in itself, but will also give you a very good insight into what the book's about, and also therefore help you make a buying decision should you want to buy the book. So in order to receive those 2 gifts, do please put your name and a valid email into the box opposite, and what will happen is you'll get an email asking you to click on a link just to confirm it's you that's asked for the information, so that we're not spamming. And then when you click on that link, you'll then get a further email showing you where to download these 2 free gifts. And of course, just by filling out the form, you'll get notification for when the new book comes out. And there's a lot more to come from this site, because I'm going to show you how to break free from that inner prison that so many of us have, the bars of which are made up of all those things I mentioned earlier, and how we can create mirrors for personal growth as well. And I'm going to show you how you mastermind your life in that way, so that it's a certainty rather than a hope. So I'm going to combine sort of timeless principles with cutting edge stuff. And just to give you an example of one of those things, you know, our emotional state and our emotional reality really will show up on the heart. The heart profile will register in different ways depending on the emotions we experience, as you can see from this graph here. So I'm going to show you how you can use that mirror to really help you grow and reach a different emotional reality. So that's just one example. So if you like the look and feel of this site and what you've heard so far, please do enter your details in the box opposite, and I look forward to a continued relationship with you. Bye for now.